Okay, everybody, I'm going to give y'all, I just got a comment from somebody, so this is why I'm making this video. And this is a close up. I'm going to get inside my ring. Okay, and give this guy more information because, okay, from rope to rope, from this rope to this rope, it's 9 foot. It's 9 foot. Now, there's a metal edge right here. From here to down there, that is 10 foot. From rope to rope, it's 9 foot. From the rope to the other side, that's 9 foot. Now from the edge right here, that's 10 foot. And I'm going to show you something you've never seen. I'm going to show you the underneath the side of my ring. I'm actually going to be crawling underneath my ring. And here we go. Okay. Let me turn on my light. Okay. Now, this is what's underneath my ring. There's cables. This is wood. And I had to buy 12 of them. 2 by 12. Now, we're going to go underneath here. Give me a minute. Okay, now. This is what's underneath my ring. We got supports. You got 2. You got one right here. You got one right there. And you take the boards long way. And there's about, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. About 13, 12 or 13, maybe 14 boards underneath here. Now these are the cables. They're metal. One attaches to that side and then it attaches to that side. It goes all the way down, and then there's one down there, and it goes across. It's like an X. And then you got one on the outside that goes from here, and it goes square on the outside all the way around. I haven't been underneath there in a while, but everything appears to be in good shape. Now, let me turn my light off. Scooter, what did you have to do to set up a ring? Well, my dad, the first thing I did is, when I decided I wanted to do this, I went to, I don't know what city or state you're in, but if you want to do this, the first thing you do is you go to the county courthouse and you talk to them. And let them know that you're putting a wrestling ring in your backyard and tell them that you're just going to be making YouTube videos and no money will be exchanged. And they probably won't care as much. Because I went to both the city and the county and I talked to somebody about this and they laughed a few minutes. And they said, as long as those monies, as long as you're not making money, we don't too much care. Well, I wasn't making money, so they didn't too much care. I went and I told the city and this county that I was doing this. And neither one of them really too much cared because I wasn't making money. And that's the first thing you need to do. The second thing you need to do is, if you're renting a house, you need to ask your landlord, is it all right? If they say, no, it ain't all right, blah, blah, blah. If you're renting, you should always ask your landlord first. Okay? And if they say no to the wrestling ring, here's plan B that you can go with. Get you a trampoline, right? They're pretty cheap if you can find one right now. They're pretty hard to find. People don't, well, of lately, I haven't really seen none at Walmart. They're hard to find. You about have to go on Amazon to find them. You can get you some boards and put on the outside. You can drill holes in them and you can make it where the rope will run out here. It's really hard. Like you can drill holes in the ground and you can make it, put like maybe 4 poles outside the ring, outside the trampoline, run 3 ropes, and you can do that. That's just an option. You know, I'm just giving you an option. But ask your neighbors. Before I did anything, I asked my neighbors. The lady over there in that house, she's 80 years old. She said, I don't care what you do, as long as you don't disturb me. Well, the old lady's 80 years old. She probably couldn't hear a truck running into a natural glistening plant. my neighbor next door over there, Larry Gamble, he's always making noises. He didn't say, I don't care, do whatever you want. And then my neighbor that lives in front of me, he's never there, so I didn't really have to too much ask him. But before you do anything, ask your neighbors. And that's what you do first. And if any of your neighbors don't have a problem with it, or make a deal, say, hey, you can come over here and watch, do whatever. That's the first thing you do before you invest on your ring. You make sure that your neighbors are okay with it, because they can be your worst enemies and try to shut you down. 2, I got mine at marchthecage.com. That's where I got mine from. It's like I said, it's 10 foot by 10 foot, but the ropes are 9. So you're probably wondering, why did I get a ring this small? Okay, here's the thing. If you get a big ring, it takes a lot more energy, and you're not going to want to go. Like in this little small ring right here, this ring, we can go 20, 30, 40 minutes, right? That's a long time of wrestling in a 10 by 10. It's actually 9 by 9, but you count it edge to edge, it's actually 10 foot. Okay? And the only thing that you really have to buy when you buy it from Monster's Cage is the wood. That's it. Or you can pay extra and they'll send the wood too. But I wanted treated wood, and I don't think they would have sent me that. And I went to 84 Lumber and I got it. You can probably find it at some cheap lumber yard. And I got my tarp off Amazon, and we use that. As you can see, the canvas has faded a little bit. That's fine. I don't care. It's got a lot of carpet foam underneath that canvas. It's all in the middle. You can see it right there. It pokes up. This, if you hit that, that's hard, because that ain't nothing but wood, my friend, and it hurts. I had to adjust the ropes a little bit because the ground wasn't level. I had to put bricks under there somewhat, but hey, it works. We wrestle on it. We make YouTube videos. We don't make no money. I mean, we do ask for donations, but I don't know if anybody's giving us any. I haven't checked, but all you do, if you click on our donation button, it pulls up my email, and anything that you give, it goes to my PayPal account. But I haven't checked it, so I don't know if anybody's even gave anything. But at one time, we got the trampoline going again. It's fixed, it's working. It's beat up, but you have to improvise. And that's what we did with this. We improvised. We ordered the wrong size of this, so we had to cut this off, and we had to improvise, and we had to put plumbing pipes. But hey, it works. And we do a lot of, we do hard, we go extra hard on the trampoline. Like when we jump, it looks more powerful, because you can't really go, because you'll end up getting hurt. I've been hurt a few times and it sucks. But yeah, I got this. Now I'm going to show you. This hook right here starts right here, and it goes all the way around the whole thing. As you can see, I weed eated. I got a tarp. It protects. See, that's the carpet padding. It's all right. We got the tarp. Then that metal goes all the way around, and then all you do is, when you get your canvas and all that, you just tie it with the rope that they give you, or you can go and get some real rope, and that's what we did. But yeah, like I said, the first thing you do before you buy a ring is ask your neighbors, and if they don't care, then go. But if you're renting, you should ask your landlord. If he says no, then get a trampoline, get one of those safety net things, and, well, don't get a safety net on second thought. Just put rings around it, find a nice piece of flat ground, if you got one, get 4 poles, put a hole in the ground and make it where it won't cut off any of the trampoline so that you can bounce off of it. That's what I can do. If you can't get a ring, get a trampoline and just do some improvising. Just dig a hole in the ground and put 4 holes in the ground and just make it where it's like a square circle around the trampoline, but make sure that whenever you do it, that you leave enough room. Like, make sure that it can, like, it goes across the middle frame, something like this. Because you don't want to cut off none of the trampoline if you can help it. If you can put it out some and you can make it where you can do that, then that's fine. Because I know a lot of people can't have wrestling rings in their backyard. Because your landlord probably won't let you. But ask the landlord, and the landlord says no, then get a trampoline, you know, and drill holes in the wood and put those little round things in it, run the ropes through, and do it like that. And you might need to put padding or covering over it so that nobody gets hurt. And oh yeah, make people sign liability waivers that get in your ring, so that way if somebody does get hurt, they can't sue you. So that's another important thing. For anybody can get in your ring or on your trampoline, make them sign a liability waiver. Even if it's not for wrestling, even if they come over just to get in your swimming pool, or if they come over and bounce on your trampoline, make them sign a liability waiver. Say, hey, if I get hurt in the swimming pool, on the trampoline ring, you know, put it all in writing and make them sign it. So that way, if they do something stupid on the trampoline and on the wrestling ring or in a swimming pool, you can't get sued, because people will do stupid stuff and then try to sue you for it. But yeah, y'all, I got this ring off monstercages.com. And they just don't sell wrestling rings. They sell wrestling rings, boxing rings, UFC rings. They sell all this stuff, y'all. So it's really up to you if what you want to do. But I got it off monstercages.com. They shipped it to my work. I picked it up. We put it in my dad's truck, and I came home and I set it up. We got the wood, we got the tarp, we got everything. But yeah, y'all, it's 10 foot by 10 foot. And like I said, we got this 10-foot ring because we can do longer matches in this little small 10-foot ring. Like me and the stuffed animals, we can do long matches. Like, we can do 30, 40 matches, minute-long matches. If I had, like, let's say the WWE has a 20 by 22, I think, 22 foot long. That's a lot of running around. You know, you'll get tired pretty quick. You know, this 10 by 10, we can easily go 30 or 40 minutes or longer. But see, my thing is, when you start going 30, over 40 or 50 minutes, people start getting bored. Because I know a lot of times I would go to those WWE pay-per-views, well, just live events, and they would go 2-3 hours. And that's a long time to sit in some chair that's hurting your ass. It really is. And it really sucks. But yeah, like I said, my ring is 10 by 10. You know. And when I got these turnbuckles, they sent me ropes. I said, I'm not using that crap. I put some zip ties. And these zip ties, they hold up a lot longer than rope. So if you do get a ring, get zip ties and zip tie them. You know. That's what I did to every one of them. And occasionally it'll rain, but they dry out pretty good in Alabama because of our really hot summers. I mean, it gets really hot. You're probably thinking, I don't worry about touching it up because, you know, we still got, we bang it up. I mean, I would paint it and touch it up and all that, but it just, to me, it just ain't worth it. I mean, I could easily get some black paint and touch it up, but it's outside, so it's just going to rust. So, pretty much, we just like to, and it takes a lot of abuse. The stuffed animals do this. I mean, yeah, I could get it, some paint and paint it, but it's metal. It ain't, you know, I can always touch it up. But the stuffed animals, like that steel frame and scratching stuff, yeah, I could get some black paint and touch it up. It's just, it looks fine. I mean, it's outside. I could touch it up and do all that, but it looks fine. I like it the way it looks. It's supposed to look like this. It's outside. And we did have a fence here, but after the last controversy, and now the fence. I bought the fence at Tractor Supplies. It was supposed to be a dog pen, but the one we had here was gardening fencing. And yeah. But yeah, everybody, if you're interested in doing this and putting a wrestling ring or making a trampoline wrestling ring, the first thing you should do before you do anything, talk to your neighbors first, and like I said, make sure they're okay with it. If you're in the city, tell them, hey, I'm gonna be doing a backyard wrestling show. No money's gonna be getting made, so if anybody wants to be a part of your program, have them sign a liability waiver. That way, if anybody gets hurt, you're not the one. You're not gonna get fucked, because that'll be what happens if you let somebody come back here and wrestle and they get hurt. By the way, it's too dark now. Hey, who's this? Somebody's walking their dog. I don't know. But anyway, one of my neighbors is walking his big old dog. There's somebody down the street weed eating. There's somebody playing basketball. I don't know. But yeah, just ask your neighbors, and like I said, if you're thinking about putting a wrestling ring in your backyard, and you're ready to ask the landlord, he'll probably say no. But like I said, get you a trampoline, put 4 poles up around it, get some rope, some thick rope, and make it work. That's all I can really tell you. Because at one time, this trampoline you're seeing, at one time, I'm not lying, we did that. We had a blue tarp around here, we had 4 poles up, and we had 3 ropes running. One in the middle, one on the bottom, one in the middle, and one on the top. And, that's what we did. And we took it all down whenever we got this wrestling ring. But now, we use both of them. Because as you see, we do a lot of high impact moves from time to time, off the top rope, off the middle rope, off the bottom one sometimes. We do a lot of high impact. And, but anyway, our radio, and I had to order me another digital antenna. They're both coming Thursday. So Wednesday, we're going to make a video of us in the ring. I apologize, y'all. It's getting too dark and cloudy. It's too dark out here to do it. But, yeah, Thursday, we're going to make a video tomorrow of us in the ring, just having a normal match. And look who we got here. Look who we got here. Come here. Come here. Say hello. Say hello. Meow. Look up. Meow. This is our pride and joy. Every time we start a video, she comes and checks it out. Meow. Yeah. Every time we start making a video, she pops up and up here. She likes being in the video, so I take the time to record her. But yeah, everybody, I've already told you everything that I did before I started my YouTube channel. Just like I said, just ask your neighbors. If you're renting a house, then ask the renter. He's probably going to say no. But like I said, if he does say no, go to Walmart, or better yet, drive around. If you see somebody not bouncing on their trampoline, say, hey, I'll give you blah, blah, blah for it. And who knows, you might be able to steal it. Because a lot of kids today, I see it in my neighborhood a lot. There's a lot of people with trampolines, And nobody's ever on the damn gum things. They never play on them. So, and I don't know why they bought them. Like, I see people, they buy trampolines, they just sit there, nobody ever uses them. We use both ours. We use our wrestling ring and we use our trampoline. And we have seen a lot of stuffed animals come and go. Because we don't allow no stuffed animal to retire. If an animal, stuffed animal, or whoever comes over cannot compete no longer, they go in the burn pile, which is right here. I need to burn that when I get a chance. But yeah, everybody, that's what's been going on, and I hope I answered this guy's comments because he, you know, I mean, it's just, the best thing I can only tell you, man, is just go. Just ask your landlord. If he says no, then just get you a trampoline, man. And just wrestle on a trampoline. And I don't know if you got renter's insurance, or I don't know, but if you got renter's insurance, let them know. Get insurance on your trampoline. For sure. But everybody, on that bombshell, I hope I answered all your questions. I'm going to go inside and relax now. And on that bombshell, please like, subscribe, and comment. And good night.